Assalamu alaikum everyone. I welcome you all to the game, all-important game between the Invincibles and the Raiders. This game is also nothing short of a virtual quarter-final, and the winners will make their way to the semi-finals tomorrow. And it's going to be a big game. We just witnessed a great game between the Vikings and the Avengers. The Avengers campaign coming to an end. थोड़ा सा विकेट पे जल्दी से नज़र डाल लेते हैं. विद द प्रीवियस गेम हमने देखा कि थोड़ा सा अगर आप छोड़ के बॉल करें तो वो स्टेलो हो रहा है. फॉर द स्पिनर्स, faster men obviously need to keep their lengths bowling within the stumps, within the wicket, sorry. And उस हिसाब से अगर आप full ball करोगे तो obviously it comes onto the bat quite nicely. So once again I feel it can go either way as far as the toss is concerned. You bat first, you put up a good total on the board and try to defend it. But if you're confident in your bowling, obviously, then I think it's a good wicket to bat on, just staying a bit low. So we'll just move forward to the toss. Toss. I have both the captains with me. Faiz will be tossing the coin. Tails is the call. And it is head. So Faiz has won the toss. Faiz, क्या करेंगे wicket पे?
Ball first.
Ball first. And what do you make of the wicket? What sort of a total would you like to restrict them?
I think wicket से ज़्यादा जो है ना वो actually due का factor होता है. Bowling second will probably get worse. होता है ये किस तरह की wicket के ऊपर there's a chance that it will skip. तो हमारा ये है कि शुरू में किसी तरीके से curtail करें इतनी range तक because हमारी we'll have our eye on the other game as well. Yeah. So we want to know what we're chasing and what pace we have to chase. There's a chance that both these teams go ahead. So I hope it's a fair game. It's a good game, and in chase, I personally am very comfortable. Yeah. So I just want to keep it in mind.
Sure. Any changes from the previous game?
No, we have the same team. Even the emerging is same. So we have Sherbaz, Bahar, Ahmed Malik, Kareem, me, and we have Janzeb, Mukarram, and Sanz.
Chalo, best of luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
10 मिनट में सेट शुएब टॉस जीते तो क्या करते हैं यहाँ पे?
हम बैट करते हैं. जैसे अब तक के तीनों मैचेस में हमने पहले बैटिंग की है और हमारे लिए काफ़ी हेल्पफुल रहा है ये डिसीजन सारे मैचेस में. और 3 में से 2 मैचेस में हम जीते भी हैं. तो डेफिनेटली आज भी हमारा टारगेट यही था कि हम बोर्ड पे 200 प्लस स्कोर पोस्ट करें और फिर उसको डिफेंड करें.
170 पे पिछला काफ़ी फंस सकता था. ऑब्वियसली हमने देखा थोड़ा पास स्कोर लग रहा था, बट यू विल ट्राई एंड गेट मोर हियर.
इंशाल्लाह वी हैव स्ट्रॉन्ग बैटिंग लाइनअप, स्ट्रॉन्ग बॉलिंग लाइनअप. सो होपफुली वी कैन पोस्ट अ गुड टोटल एंड देन डिफेंड इट.
तो कोई चेंजेस फ्रॉम द लास्ट वीक?
कशान रशीद इज़ नॉट प्लेइंग. कशान रशीद को रिप्लेस किया अली पा ने और फवाद रमज़ान को रिप्लेस किया मैंने. फर्स्ट टाइम. सो दीज आर 2 चेंजेस.
तो अगर आप सेमी में पहुंचते हैं तो अपना बिग सरप्राइज सेमी में लाएंगे फिर?
डॉक्टर साहब, बिग क्वेश्चन. We will talk about it later.
चलो, best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
So the Invincibles have won the toss and they've elected to field first. We welcome you all to this game between the Raiders and the Invincibles. It is nothing short of a quarter-final number 2. Obviously, we just witnessed the previous one where the Vikings have made the semi-final, and Faiz Kamar, the captain for the Invincibles, has won the toss and is elected to field first. Imran Habib and Ali Pa are the openers for the Raiders. The Raiders captain Shoaib Yassin mentioned that they would want something in excess of 190 on this wicket. Remember, it is a bit of a stay low wicket now, and obviously if you try to play with merit and try to play the deliveries in good areas, I think you'll get value for your shots. But if you play across the line and if you try to be ultra aggressive, I think then obviously you might result in losing your wicket. And against this good Invincibles bowling lineup, I think Imran Habib will have a massive role to play tonight. Faiz Kamar will be starting from over the wicket to the left-hander. He's getting the side screen adjusted. The Vikings are looking really happy. And a good shot first up from Imran Habib. Good fielding by Mukarram Khokhar, who's been added to the side tonight. Well, he did play the last game as well, so being persisted after the previous game. I still feel that he's good enough to be playing every game. Mukarram Khokhar, good fast bowler, good fielder as well. Faiz Kamar runs in once again. Defensively played nicely behind it, Imran Habib, and he gets 2 more runs. Imran Habib, a very solid opener. He'll quietly keep doing his work. Busy player out there. Obviously, he'll wait for any loose deliveries. Ali Pa is his partner tonight. Ali Pa can be very aggressive. Likes to play his shots. Faiz Kamar running in once again. A good delivery this time. Much better line and length. Targeted towards that top of off. Coming in slightly. So Imran Habib getting off strike. Faiz Kamar running into ball to Ali Pa and solidly played towards the covers. Just a single. Good over so far. Hasn't really conceded a boundary as yet. Faiz Kamar, usually very tight with the new ball. Faiz Kamar runs again, fuller delivery, and this time Ahmed Malik is the fielder. 2 runs once again. These two are running well between the wickets. So the first over comes to an end. 8 for no loss are the Raiders. In the meanwhile, the Legends have posted 204 for 7 at Green Acres. They need a bonus there as well. So a lot happening tonight. Teams will be sneaking through to the semi-finals. Obviously, we will have a clearer picture at the end of the games tonight, and we will let you know who the semi-finalists are. Like the previous game, Sherbaz Bandara has been given the new ball, and he will be sharing it with Faiz Kamar. So finally, Rahil Butt was added to the Legends team tonight as well, and he's a quality bowler, getting his first game of the Premier League, this year's Premier League, who is part of the Premier League winning Dynamites last time around. So Sherbaz Bandara will be bowling to Ali Pa. Ali Hassan Bhatti, aka Ali Pa. This time a delivery bowled outside off. Will they go for two? Imran Habib makes sure that it is an overthrow and they get 2 runs there. It was a big return by Ahmad Malik. The keeper was in no position to collect that. Sherbaz Bandara, this time helped on its way by Ali Pa. He'll get the first boundary of the night for the Raiders. So the umpire is calling over the captain, Faiz Kamar. Few things to be discussed. So I don't know what the discussion is about, but seems to be animated. The umpire and the captain, Faiz Kamar. The Invincibles will definitely need to get rid of any one of these two out there opening. These two can definitely cause a lot of damage to any aspirations the Invincibles have of collecting a bonus tonight and somehow getting into the semi-finals. Shehbaz Bandara once in, bowls towards the pads. The batsman will settle for one. So the Raiders are 15 without loss. Imran Habib will be facing. Shehbaz comes in and he will have to re-bowl that. Shehbaz bowls in the last delivery. It's been played fine by Imran Habib. Will he get 4 runs or will Ahmed Malik make his way? He will get 4 runs there. So a loose delivery to end the over with Shehbaz Bandara, and 20 without loss are the Raiders, off to a good start here in the second game tonight at the GIC Phase 6 ground. He's asking Ahmed Malik to warm up. He will have to bowl a very tight over here. So Faiz Kamar will be bowling to Ali Pa here. Faiz Kamar runs in. Good delivery, but played off his pads quite nicely. Square of the wicket. He will get 2 runs. The two almost ran into each other there, but bit of ball watching probably. Faiz will be continuing to Ali Pa. This time varies the pace, pulls the length back. Ali Pa has to play it off his back foot. Couldn't find the timing there. Faiz Kamar will be bowling to Imran Habib. Faiz Kamar runs in. Good delivery and just about made contact there. Otherwise, Faiz Kamar wanted to swing that back in towards the batsman. Faiz Kamar runs in once again. This time a good delivery, was swinging away. Defensively played for just a single, so they're content on just rotating it against someone like Faiz Kamar. He is keeping it within the stumps, not experimenting with his line and length as yet. Faiz Kamar runs in once again. Slower delivery towards the pads of Imran Habib. Plays it well. Will he get 2 runs there? Yes. Ahmed Malik was a bit slow to leave his mark. So at the end, 2 runs taken comfortably there. Faiz Kamar gets to the end of his over. He's given away 7 runs. There will be a bowling change. So the Raiders are 27 without loss. And Ahmed Malik will be bowling the fourth over. Ali Pa will be facing. Ahmed Malik runs in. So in the other game, the Gladiators are already 70 for no loss after 5 overs, and good delivery once again. He's been bowling really well to the right-hander, Ahmed Malik, keeping it on that top of off some channel and not giving anything away. His Faiz Kamar in for bowling his third over. I think he'll certainly do that and then look to get the keeper gear on and look towards his spinners. I think that's what he has done for the most part of this Premier League. He's got Kaleem Mazhar, the bowler who's been giving them breakthroughs, and there's Mukarram Khokhar as well. Gohar can obviously bowl some off spin. So at the moment, this time a shorter delivery. Was that a bit too high? The batsman getting the message from the umpire that it is the first for the over. So Faiz Kamar trying a bouncer in his third over. Certainly warmed up after the first two. Getting a few words of wisdom from Imran Habib. Again, a bit of a discussion going on in the middle between the captain and the umpire. So they've gone upstairs to refer that, and we will have to see if it is given as a wide. The captain Faiz Kamar isn't too happy about that. So a bit of a hold up in the middle. The umpire just making sure with the third umpire it was a legitimate delivery. Faiz Kamar will continue. He'll be bowling to Ali Pa, and good shot from Ali Pa this time, but the fielder is nicely behind it. Faiz Kamar will be bowling to Imran Habib. A good delivery outside off. पानी आपका? So Ali Pa asking Imran Habib to make sure that he plays every delivery according to its merit. This time, slow Yorker, but well played towards the covers by Imran Habib. He's looking to keep it very simple at the moment. He's just happy and looking to rotate. Just trying to lay a foundation here for their team. This time Ali Pa comes down the track, but once again plays it straight into the hands of the deep mid-off fielder. The Raiders are 35 for no loss after 5 overs. The Invincibles certainly have Saad Salman here as well, which who they can obviously ask to bowl. He wicket of Irfan Zaka and looked really good. So perhaps he is the one who's being brought over to bowl, or is it Malik Ahmed? Ahmed Malik it is. So Ahmed Malik will continue, and Ahmed Malik needs to keep it in the right channels. He's been bowling really well to the right-hander, but keeping it a touch short to Imran Habib on occasions. But overall he's bowled well, kept things in check. Imran Habib has asked to bring his helmet over. So Ahmed Malik will be bowling to Ali Pa, and he runs in. This time a big shot and a flat 6 over covers by Ali Pa. So the first boundary, first 6 rather, coming for the Raiders here tonight. The third umpire is checking whether it did cross the boundary on the full, or did it fall anywhere near the boundary ropes, short of the boundary ropes, or over it. But a great shot nevertheless, middled it nicely, was bowled outside off. He's mostly kept it within the stumps to the right-hander. So a good shot by Alipa. This will definitely make him feel a lot more confident. Ahmed Malik runs in once again. This time he finds the outside edge. Alipa is looking to play some shots now, but not finding the length that he usually looks for. But Alipa on the other hand now is looking to play some shots. Once again outside edge, another boundary. So fourth boundary of the over. Ahmed Malik looking like under a lot of pressure now. Certainly needs to bring that fire out that he's got at the back of his shirt. This time defensively played and good intelligent batting here. Alipa is not looking to hit everything to the boundary. He's showing a bit of finesse there as well. So a good partnership developing now by the Raiders. They are 54 without loss after 6 overs. They would certainly want to see themselves somewhere around 90 to 100 runs after their 10. They will continue with Shehbaz Bandara here, and certainly a bit of a ploy here. They would want to get a wicket or two. He was amongst the wickets in their previous game. Shehbaz Bandara starts off with a loopy first delivery outside off. Alipa has played it fine and he gets 4 runs. In the meanwhile, the Gladiators have gotten themselves to the quickest 100 of the Premier League. 100 inside 8 overs. So they are playing their shots. This time another loopy delivery. Was it hitting the stumps? Will that be reviewed? The umpire thinks it was missing leg. Shehbaz Bandara continuing to Alipa. Good delivery this time. He's played it into the gap. Will he get 4 runs? Ahmed Malik is the fielder there. Two more easy runs for Ali Bhatti. So the Raiders are pretty much helping themselves to something around 10 runs and over. Good shot from Alipa. 4 more runs. So he is looking like he is in the mood tonight. He's been added to the team and he's certainly looking to grab this opportunity with both hands. He's raced to 46 of just 23 deliveries. This time a big shot. Has he cleared the boundary? 1 bounce over the boundary ropes for 4 runs. And he gets to his half century here of just 24 deliveries. Just the sort of a start the Raiders wanted from him. The new man in is Shoaib Yasin. He's promoted himself up the order. I'm sure he will certainly play some shots out there as well. So a good innings by Ali Pa here tonight. So the Invincibles have decided to bring on their main bowler, Kaleem Mazhar, an over or two later than he should have been brought into the attack maybe, but he's certainly a wicket taker here. He's been so in the most part of this Premier League. And he will certainly ask a few questions of Imran Habib. He's someone who turns the ball sharply. And he can bowl that one that goes on with the arm. This time a loopy first delivery. Mukarram Khokhar, the fielder there, keeps it down to just a single. Kaleem Mazhar will be bowling over the wicket to Shoaib Yasin. Good first delivery, but a big shot attempted, and Shoaib Yasin shows his intentions straight away. He's gone after Kaleem Mazhar there, and a boundary first up. So Shoaib Yasin is certainly in the mood tonight. Once again a loopy delivery, and once again Shoaib Yasin goes for the shot. And he gets another boundary. The wicket there, probably going back a bit too much there. He's lost his wicket. He's looking good. 2 boundaries already, and he just loses his wicket cheaply there. Kaleem Mazhar gets a wicket out of nowhere. So they've lost their wicket on 77, and they're also opting to send in their main batsman, Hassan Khalid. Hassan Khalid will have to face a few overs from Kaleem Mazhar. So meanwhile the Gladiators are 125 in 11 overs. Are they in for the bonus? We'll have to wait and watch. They are going for the kill without a shadow of a doubt tonight. They're looking like the team that they've wanted to be for the most part of this year's Premier League, but this time a wide delivery to Hassan Khalid. Kaleem Mazhar This time bowls a shorter delivery to Hassan Khalid. He plays it through the covers off the back foot for a single. So an over from Kaleem Mazhar, which basically had a bit of everything. He got hit for a few boundaries, but got a wicket out of nowhere. Is he asking for the review? Kaleem Mazhar will be bowling to Hassan Khalid. This time bowls outside off. Hassan Khalid couldn't time it as well as he would have wanted. So Imran Habib will be facing Kaleem Mazhar now. Imran Habib needs to realize that Kaleem Mazhar is pretty much the main bowler for these Invincibles. So, and this time plays it back towards the bowler, and Kaleem Mazhar just looking for some cover there. Wanted to get his foot out of the way. 4 more runs for Imran Habib. Oh, he's gotten himself 227 of just 17 deliveries. This time a much better delivery to Imran Habib. Wanted to play that fine through the offside. Could have found a nick there as well, with Faiz Kamar more than capable of holding on to that. Kaleem Mazhar runs in once again. Once again a delivery turning sharply, inviting Imran Habib to go through the offside. This is much better length from Kaleem Mazhar. Kaleem Mazhar runs in once again. Shorter delivery, worked off his pads for a single, and takes us to the end of the over. The Raiders are 93 for the loss of 1 wicket after 10 overs. So we've reached the halfway point of the innings here. We'll just check what is going on in the other game as well, where the Gladiators are 145 for the loss of 2 wickets. Actually, they've just hit a boundary, Shazib Mir, and they've gone to 149 now. So pretty much the quickest 150 as well now, after the quickest 100 in the Premier League. So Imran Habib will be facing Saad Salman. Saad Salman runs in. Full toss, low full toss. And has that gone? Now one bounce over the boundary. 4 runs for Imran Habib. He is stringing in a few boundaries now as well. So the Invincibles will have to realize the fact very quickly that they need to go into that death bowling mode and start to bring in those Yorkers and slow cutters into the wicket very soon. Otherwise, the Raiders might be running away with this game here. It's looked to be a wicket where teams have defended. So anything in excess of 190 or 200 might make things difficult for the Invincibles. But the Invincibles have looked really good with the bat. They've made the highest total of the Premier League in 232. So I think they will pretty much come out with the same strategy. All guns blazing. Saad Salman running in, bowls to Hassan Khalid, and he bowls a wide. Well kept by Faiz Kamar. Faiz Kamar asking him to bowl a slow delivery. This time a big shot into the gap. 4 more runs to the Raiders. So Hassan Khalid among the boundaries now. Saad Salman running in once again. A low full toss. Has it been worked off the pads? Good fielding this time around by Janzeb. This time a big shot from Hassan Khalid, and he gets the whole of that. He smashed it over the cow corner boundary for a huge 6. So the Raiders are looking really good now. 111 after 11 overs. And the Gladiators on the other end of the city, they need 28 of 1.4 overs in order to get the bonus point. So 9 deliveries, and they need 28 runs in order to get to their bonus point. How much will that change the scenario remains to be seen. In the meanwhile, Kaleem Mazhar will be bowling to Imran Habib here. Good first delivery, and has he gotten rid of Imran Habib? Will he review this? So we will see you after the decision from the third umpire. So the third umpire still looking at it, looking at the referral. We will have to see what decision it is. The umpire is going back to his mark. We will have to see what decision it is. And it has been given as a not out. So Imran Habib has survived the appeal here, and they've lost the review as well. So the Invincibles certainly need to find a way to get a wicket here somehow. Otherwise, Raiders looking really good for the moment. Kaleem Mazhar will continue to Imran Habib. This time he powers it through the onside, and he gets 4 runs. So adding insult to injury. I've already would be feeling not too good about the review and Imran Habib surviving the review. Kaleem Mazhar comes into bowl once again. This time gets the outside edge. And 2 boundaries and 2 deliveries now for Imran Habib. This time played fine once again by Imran Habib. So another boundary, 3 boundaries in a row for Imran Habib. He's looking good against someone like Kaleem Mazhar, who's dominated most of the batsmen in this Premier League, but getting a bit of a taste of his own medicine while bowling now. Kaleem Mazhar. This time once again played fine by Imran Habib. Will the fielder make his way to it this time around? Imran Habib gets 2 runs. So Imran Habib is at 47 now of 27 deliveries. The Raiders are 125 for the loss of 1 wicket after 12 overs. Certainly seems as if they will get to somewhere around that 180 or even 190. Mukarram Khokhar has been brought over to bowl. He will be bowling to Hassan Khalid. So Mukarram Khokhar running in. A full toss outside leg stump. Should have been 2 runs there, I feel, but Faiz Qamar was quick to get to it. Bit of an appeal there as well. So Mukarram will be bowling around the wicket to Imran Habib, who's 3 runs away from his half century. Played a solid innings tonight as well. This time a full toss, couldn't time it well, but straight into the hands of the fielder. Happy to be getting off strike for now. He's got someone like Hassan Khalid at the other end as well, so not looking too worried at the moment, Imran Habib. The only worries I see is with the Invincibles at the moment. They need to find a wicket out of somewhere. This time a good delivery, wearing his pace, and Hassan Khalid places it for 2 runs. So Mukarram Khokhar running into bowl once again. This time a big shot, and he smashed it out of the park over the long off boundary. 6 runs. Mukarram Khokhar will definitely need to realize very quickly that this is not a wicket where he can bowl that full. He needs to pull the length back and make the batsman work for it. He runs in once again, better length this time. Hassan Khalid just gently nudges it away for a single. Hassan Khalid playing beautifully here tonight as well, making full use of the conditions, playing the big shot wherever he gets the ball for it. So So Shehbaz will be bowling to Hassan Khalid. Shehbaz bowls in a loose, well, a slow offie, if I can call it. Flighted delivery. He's been doing that for the most part of the night. But he's pitching the ball in really good areas. It's not giving anything away to the batsmen. Asking them to clear their front leg and go against the turn. This time he's gotten through Imran Habib. Exactly what he was trying to get, or trying to make Imran Habib do. Play across the line, and he's managed to get that finally. Should have looked to play him straight. So finally a wicket for the Invincibles. So Fahim Afridi has been sent in, and rightfully so. Definitely a good cameo here of 30-35 runs. Will certainly take the score to somewhere around 180 or 190. And I feel that the Raiders should go for the kill from here onward. They should look to play their shots and Shehbaz Bandhara bowls a good delivery outside off. Made Fahim Afridi reach it with his stride and played away just for a single. Let's see how Hassan Khalid goes about his strategy of playing Shehbaz. This time a flighted delivery outside off, and he just milks it through the covers for 4 runs. He's looking so smooth tonight. Playing fuss-free cricket is Hassan Khalid tonight. He's very clear about where he wants to hit the ball, and he's doing it so flawlessly up till now. A very proper batsman. Very clear about his approach. So 142 for the loss of 2 wickets after 14 overs. And the good thing about it is Hassan Khalid is still out there. Probably one of the inexperienced bowlers in the team. Needs to understand the length that is required on this wicket. So they have taken the power surge here, and Mukarram Khokhar has been given the ball to be bowling the power surge. We will see how he goes about bowling to someone like Fahim Afridi. Mukarram Khokhar runs in. Good first delivery by Mukarram into the block hole, and you can't do anything about that as a batsman. That's a perfect delivery to be bowling in the power surge. First up. So Mukarram runs in once again. Once again tries to bowl a Yorker, but this time Fahim Afridi gets it through. Gets the first boundary. Mukarram Khokar runs in once again. This time much better length. And it hits the helmet. Will they get 5 runs? So a good delivery, but a bit sloppy by the wicketkeeper. Faiz Qamar not collecting it cleanly. So the umpire will check if that did hit the helmet there. So 5 penalty runs will be awarded to the Raiders. Mukarram Khokar runs in once again. This time targeting the stumps. Has he found the gap? They get 2 runs. Kaleem Mazhar is the fielder. Seven runs of 4 deliveries. Still a delivery to go. This time he helps it on its way. Straying down the leg side. Not a good delivery to be ending the over with. The Raiders get 15 in the power surge. So nevertheless, a good over by Fahim Afridi. He's gotten his team to 157 after 15. Pretty much looking on course to getting something around 200 here. Or even more. Fahim Afridi and Hassan Khalid need to stay out there for the most part of it. Uzair Afridi would be the next man in. Obviously can use the long handle as well. Shehbaz is being given another over here, and I feel he might be on a bit of a receiving end from someone like Hassan Khalid here, or if he can bowl a brilliant delivery to get rid of Hassan Khalid. But Hassan Khalid will definitely look and play some shots here now. So Shehbaz bowls the first delivery and a huge hit from Hassan Khalid. That is the first of, we will have to see how many. But he's gotten the first 6 straight away. And he will certainly put Shehbaz under a lot of pressure here. Certainly don't think Faiz should have gone with Shehbaz here. So another delivery, this time blocked by Hassan Khalid. Good delivery into the block hole by Shehbaz. So again Shehbaz goes into bowl. Defensively played by Hassan Khalid. Hassan Khalid also needs to realize the fact that he should look to stay out there for. So a good shot. Has he found the gap? Will he get 4 runs? The fielder is chasing it, but he will get 4 runs there. So he gets to his half century. Beautiful innings by Hassan Khalid. Or still got one more run. He's gotten to 45 actually, and bit of miscalculation there by the batsman maybe. Refused a single by Fahim Afridi. So 167 for the loss of 2 wickets after 16 overs. Shehbaz has finished off with 42 runs given away tonight. He's been very expensive. He's taken a wicket of Imran Habib. So Fahim Afridi will be facing Kaleem Mazhar here, who will be bowling his 4th over of the night. Kaleem Mazhar will be bowling to Fahim Afridi, and I'm sure Fahim Afridi will be looking to line him up. This time, good delivery first up, played square of the wicket, which will bring Hassan Khalid back onto the strike. Hassan Khalid is still 5 runs away from his half century. So a no ball given by the umpire. Not the sort of a delivery you would be wanting to bowl at this stage of the inning, and also to someone like Hassan Khalid. So the umpire just checking with the third umpire. It is a no ball and a free hit to Hassan Khalid. Kaleem Mazhar runs in. This time Hassan Khalid jumping out of the crease, but couldn't find the connection there. Just a single. So that single takes the Raiders to a score of 170. They still have a very good part of 3.5 overs to play. Kaleem Mazhar comes into comes into bowl and single taken by Fahim Afridi. Kaleem Mazhar runs into ball once again. This time Hassan Khalid leaves the crease, flat 6, over long off, gets to his half century. So 177 for the loss of 2 wickets. Are the Raiders still a ball to go off the 17th over? Nabil Javed is the new man in. So Kaleem Mazhar will be bowling to Nabil. Good first delivery, bowled within the stumps. So he gets to his to the end of his spell tonight. Fahim Afridi still out there. And Mukarram Khokhar has been called in to continue bowling from the other end. Karam Khokhar runs in. That is a big shot from Fahim Afridi, and he gets hold of that one. It's been smashed through the leg side. That's a big boundary out there. Deep square leg. Deep mid wicket rather. Karam Khokhar runs in once again. Another big shot. Finds the gap. Once again, one bounce. 4 runs. And he's asking for a new bat, probably. Has he cracked that? So Fahim Afridi getting a change of bat. I think Imran Habib has probably passed on his bat to Fahim Afridi. Karam Khokhar runs in, but probably some movement in front of the side screen. Karam Khokhar runs in. This time as a huge hit once again. 6 runs. So Fahim Afridi is getting hold of Mukarram Khokhar here. And he is being made to travel. This time a full toss. Has he played it into the gap? 4 more runs for Fahim Afridi. So 197 on the board for the Raiders now. They might be looking to post a huge total here tonight. Still a delivery to go off this over. Fahim Afridi is still 12 away from his half century. So Mukarram running in once again. This time another full delivery, gets the outside edge. 4 more runs for Fahim Afridi. So the 200 coming up for the Raiders in only 18 overs. Still 2 more overs to go. Faiz Qamar should certainly look to bowl one of them. Still not getting the wicketkeeper gear off. And he's asked Saad Salman to bowl the next over. Still has the option of Ahmed Malik to be bowling the final over. Saad Salman will be bowling to Nabil Javed, who will need to help Fahim Afridi out here if they need to get themselves to a big total. Good shot by Nabil Javed first up. Plays it towards the offside for just a single. He brings Fahim Afridi back onto the strike. Saad Salman will certainly look to keep things tight here as much as he possibly can. He runs in. Good shot from Fahim Afridi, but straight into the hands of the fielder. Gets a single. So ultimately a good delivery by Saad Salman. Saad Salman runs in once again. Good slow delivery. Pull the pace back on that occasion. Good footwork by Shehbaz. Saves 2 runs for his team. Saad Salman running in once again. This time a good shot by Nabil Javed. Has it gone all the way? One bounce into the boundary. 4 more runs to the Raiders. So the Raiders already at 209 with still a delivery to go of this over. Saad Salman runs in once again. Good delivery into the block hole. Well dug out by Nabil Javed. He will get 2 runs. Fahim Afridi makes his crease back and he will be on strike in the final over. It will be bowled by Faiz Qamar. The Raiders are already at 211 for the loss of 2 wickets here. Faiz Qamar will be bowling to Fahim Afridi here. He will certainly look to mix things up. Bowl the shorter delivery as well. Bowl within the stumps. He will be bowling over the wicket to Fahim Afridi. Faiz Qamar runs in. Gets an outside edge, but he's got the fielder there this time. Fahim Afridi wanted to come back for a double, but he was a bit too late to be making that decision. Faiz Qamar running into bowl to Nabil Javed. Good shot down the ground, but well fielded by Shehbaz. Faiz Qamar running in once again. Shorter this time, a better delivery. Beats the outside edge. Still needs to play 2 more deliveries here. Fahim Afridi. Can he get it to something over 220 here tonight for the Raiders? Faiz Kamar runs in once again. Shorter delivery will be given as a wide. He will have to bowl that one again. It was too high on that occasion. Faiz Kamar running in once again. This time, a good delivery into the wicket. And he will try to make sure that he keeps Nabil Javed on strike for the final delivery. Where will this delivery go? Faiz Kamar is certainly very experienced. Got the home run. He has got the home run for his team. And the Raiders get to 227 on the board. And the Invincibles will have to put up a big chase tonight if they want to see themselves winning this game. Otherwise, the Raiders looking very likely to go through tonight to the semi-finals. We will see you on the other side of the innings break. We welcome you all to the second innings of this all important game between the Raiders and the Invincibles. A lot to decide from this game, and a lot can change if the results go either way. So, a lot of the eyes on this game at the moment, where the Raiders have put up a huge total of 227 runs on the board, and the Invincibles will certainly need to match that 232 run performance tonight if they need to make any changes to the group. This time, Uzair Afridi starts off with a loosener down the leg side. Sherbaz and Kohar Chaudhary will definitely need to play some shots out there. Zaire Afridi will have a hugely important role to play with the ball. He is the leader of the pack in a way. Good delivery coming in. And this time he finds the gap straight away. So nicely behind that one was Sherbaz. Gets the boundary early in the over. So on most occasions, batting sides, they proceed further with an approach of over to over. But I think it's only better that they realize the fact that they'll have to proceed further. Ball to ball in this game. This time straight into the hands of the fielder, Fahim Afridi. So both the Afridis will have to step up tonight for the Raiders. Uzair will be bowling to Kohar Chaudhary now, who's in good touch. Good delivery first up, and Kohar Chaudhary defends it back to the bowler. Not a lot of time for these two batsmen to get settled out there. They'll just have to start playing their shots. They've got a huge total up on the board. Faiz Qamar getting hit for a home run. This time beautifully played by Gohar. Will he find the gap? The fielder is nicely behind it. Fawad Ramzan does a good job. Keeps it down to just a single. Zaire Afridi will be bowling to the left-hander now. Another Yorker, in-swinging Yorker attempted, but Shehbaz Bandhara is creaming them through the onside. Zaire Afridi needs to realize that he cannot bowl anything at Shehbaz's pads. He's very strong through the onside. And he keeps bowling in that area of strength. So Ali Pa will be sharing the new ball with Uzair Afridi. He adds so much to this team. We saw earlier with the bat, scored his half century, and he looked pretty untroubled for most part of the innings that he played. And now with the new ball as well, he's got pace and he can bang the ball short as well. He'll try to bowl within the wicket here. Sloppy first delivery, bit of a loosener. He'll certainly get warmed up with every passing delivery. So he'll be bowling around the wicket to the left-hander. Needs to stick to that top of off line to someone like Sherbaz. Ali Pa runs in. Another wide. Alipa runs in once again, and he's just unable to find his line and length at the moment. He's already given away 7 runs on just 2 deliveries. Alipa will be bowling the final delivery of his over. This time a better delivery, and they scramble through for a single. So not the ideal first over by Alipa. He's given away 11 runs in that over. So the Invincibles are 20 without loss after 2 overs. And there's a quick change in bowling. Fahim Afridi has been brought over to bowl straight away. Good proactive captaincy by Imran Habib, who is obviously the on-field captain. So Fahim Afridi will be bowling to Gohar Chaudhary. That's a big shot, and that clears the fielder. So 6 runs for Gohar Chaudhary. A 6-over cover. Definitely one way of getting off the mark as far as the boundaries are concerned. Why is open? So Fahim Afridi continuing to Shehbaz. This time he plays it through the offside, but straight to the fielder. Couldn't find the gap there. So 34 without loss after 3 overs. They are pretty much meeting the required run rate in the first 3 overs. And Syed Ali Abdullah has been brought over to bowl, the emerging player. He had a decent game against the Gladiators. Bowled well to someone like Mia Manan and kept him at bay. Kept things tight. He will certainly have to do more of that against someone like Shehbaz and Gohar Chaudhary. Shehbaz will certainly look to dominate. Someone like Syed Ali Abdullah, an emerging player who's done a more than decent job for the Raiders in this tournament. The mid-wicket area. Is he adding another fielder towards that side? So Syed Ali Abdullah running in once again. This time towards his pads and smashed over deep square leg. So a 4 followed by a huge 6. So the emerging player is definitely under some pressure. Sayyid Ali Abdullah running in once again. This time another big shot. Another 6. So the Invincibles are 56 without loss after 4 overs. Ali Abdullah conceding 22 runs in that over. I feel he was brought on a bit too early. Should have been used in the middle overs there, but exposing him against someone like Sherbaz will teach him a thing or two as well regarding the LMS, which can be ruthless sometimes. So Ali Pa has been given the ball again. He will be bowling to Gohar Chaudhary. The Invincibles looking very likely to be chasing this total. A rare dot ball on that occasion. Ali Pa runs in once again. This time a big shot. Will that be taken? It falls in no man's land. It will be 2 runs. So Gohar Chaudhary is certainly playing his shots. Ali Pa will be continuing. Comes into bowl. This time a good shot. He's found the connection there. Another 6 over cover for Gohar Chaudhary tonight. Probably one of his areas of strength. He's timing the ball beautifully through that region. So both these batsmen looking really good. And they are up for the chase. Ali Pa runs in once again. This time wanted to bowl closer to that wide line. Has been given as a wide by the umpire. That the batsman did shuffle across a little bit. That is probably what the bowler is pointing towards, but Ali Pa runs in once again. This time has been smashed towards the onside. Another 6 by Gohar Chaudhary, who's dealing in 6s at the moment. So they've already raced to 71 runs and we're putting up a response here. The Raiders will certainly need to do some thinking very quickly as far as the bowling changes are concerned. They are short of a spinner tonight with Kashan not playing. Good shot from Gohar this time. Fielder does well. He needs to realize the fact that he might quickly need to switch over to his spinners. He is bringing over Fahim Afridi, is he? I think he's bringing over Nabil Javed. Nabil Javed will have to be very accurate tonight. Otherwise, both these batsmen are looking in a dismissive mood. They're playing their shots. We still haven't seen a lot of into the wicket bowling. Bowlers have been very straightforward. They haven't really tested the batsman with any sort of hard length. This time, a good first delivery to start off with. Gaur Chaudhary wasn't too sure if he wanted to play it through the covers or straight down the ground. This time he finds the outside edge, but he will find the fielder there. Sherbaz will certainly look to use the long handle here. Get on to one knee. This time, and it's been dropped by Nabil Javed. It was hit back straight towards the bowler. Should have held on to that. Could have been a huge wicket in terms of changing the momentum of the game here. Nabil Javed bowls once again. A good delivery came back in. Sherbaz wanted to power that through the covers. It's not the strongest player through the covers. Anything around those pads of his, he'll just make the ball boys fetch it for you. This time a big shot. Gets the connection, a huge six over a long on boundary. Nabil Javed nearly got him out twice in that over, but at the end he just gets the connection and smashes it out of the park. So Fahim Afridi will be continuing to Gaur Chaudhary. He's bowled one over before. For some reason Imran Habib wanted to switch over to the seamers. This is a wicket where your spinners will do a lot of the work for you. They are the ones who will help you control the momentum. Otherwise, the seamers are just traveling all around the park tonight. And Invincibles didn't realize that as well. Should have looked to use Kaleem Mazhar more vigilantly. So Sherbaz playing that through the offside. Not the strongest of players playing the deliveries outside off. This time once again Gaur Chaudhary finds an outside edge. Straight to the fielder. Fahim Afridi, good delivery into the block hole this time. They will get 2 runs. So good running between the wickets as well. Good cricket all around. So the Invincibles are 84 without loss, and Shehbaz gets to his half century of just 20 deliveries. An innings which displayed a lot of power out there. That's what you expect from someone like Shehbaz Bandara. Getting to his 50 quickly in this game where they are being made to chase 227 runs on the board. Ahmed Malik is the new man in, and he will certainly need to continue with this momentum. Not enough time to get settled. And Fahim Afridi gets rid of Ahmed Malik on the first delivery. He fires that in. Ahmed Malik was very lazy to it. And before he could get his bat to it, it had already disturbed his furniture. So Ahmed Malik, how much of his dismissal will affect this game? Big wicket in the context of the game. Fahim Afridi providing his team with the breakthrough here. So Faiz Qamar is the new man in, and he's being made to come in early by Fahim Afridi. Gohar Chaudhary will certainly need to realize the fact that he's all of a sudden become the main man here in terms of ball striking and continuing his hitting form. Nabil Javed will be continuing. He will be bowling to Gohar Chaudhary. Nabil Javed bowls a good first delivery. He's making Gohar Chaudhary reach for those deliveries, and probably just darting them in, not looking to turn too much. This time has Gohar Chaudhary found the middle of his bat, has been dropped by Uzair Afridi. Looked like a straightforward chance, and Uzair Afridi usually very tight fielder, holds on to the catches, but he just drops it there. It actually looked like a sitter. He got the bottom of the bat there, but he gets 2 runs. This time plays it through the covers. Will he get 4 runs? So adding insult to injury. Nabil Javed will continue. This time another very full delivery on this wicket. So not the sort of bowling which will get you any good results in your favor on this wicket. He's bowling very full to Gohar Chaudhary. Needs to pull the length back a little bit and ask him to come down the track. The previous delivery was a good one where Gohar couldn't find the connection and skied it. But obviously the fielder is not supporting Nabil Javed. Better delivery, but very close to that guideline and given as a wide. Nabil Javed comes in once again. Another full. So the Invincibles have also gotten to their 100 in inside 8 overs. So a lot of big hitting on display tonight. Not only at the GIC ground but also at Green Acres. Flat wickets. So the LMS team getting hold of the grounds at the right time of the year where they're the flattest in nature. And all you are seeing are big hits. Gohar Chaudhary is already at 49 of just 23 deliveries, so both of the openers have done their bit. This time, good delivery by Fahim Afridi. Faiz just plays it towards the deep point fielder. Or was it deep cover fielder rather? Ali Pa. Fahim Afridi runs in once again. Another lofted shot. This time that's been taken by Ali Pa, and that brings the end of the innings for Gohar Chaudhary. Gets himself out at 49. Kaleem Mazhar is the new man walking in. So the Raiders chipping away with wickets, even though the Invincibles have a very healthy run rate of around 12 runs and over, but the Raiders keep chipping away with wickets. There have been a few drop catches as well. Shehbaz Bandhara was dropped. Gohar Chaudhary was dropped once. But so Fahim Afridi will be bowling to Kaleem Mazhar, who's looked really good with the ball, but he's got some part to play with the bat here tonight as well for his team. Good first delivery by Fahim Afridi. Fires it in towards the pads. This time he's played it fine, but the fielder is there. Fahim Afridi will be bowling to Faiz Qamar now. Runs in, pulls a good delivery, played square of the wicket. He'll find the gap there. Fielder wanted to use his foot there, should have put the dive in. So 107 for 2 are the Invincibles after 9 overs. Uzair Afridi is being brought over to bowl. Uzair Afridi runs in. Good first delivery to Kaleem Mazhar, who plays it straight into the hands of the fielder. Wanted to play it a lot finer. Ball towards the pads. Uzair Afridi runs in once again. Good delivery to Faiz. Plays it square of the wicket. Fielder manages to keep it down to 2 runs. Uzair Afridi runs in once again. This time, once again, sticking to that channel, but Faiz Kamar gets a much better part of his bat on it this time around. Fielder will have no chance. 4 runs. So the Invincibles are 114. So exactly 114 runs required now. The Raiders will certainly have to start bowling in better areas this time. A low full toss. And he smashes it through cover for 4 more runs. So Faiz Kamar playing his shots as well. And he will certainly need to do a lot more of that as well. Uzair Afridi runs in once again. This time finds the outside edge. So he's peppering the offside. Faiz Kamar to all parts. He's got the 3rd boundary of the over now. Fahim Afridi will be given his final over of the night. And he'll certainly need to find another bowler out of somewhere. Imran Habib. He's certainly not going back to his emerging bowler. Fahim Afridi comes into bowl to Kaleem Mazhar, plays it fine, but straight into the hands of the fielder. Just not happy with the placement. Want to play a lot squarer. Fahim Afridi will be bowling to Faiz Kamar. Good delivery. Places it towards the offside, but Ali Pa does well to keep it down to just 2 runs. So a relatively better over so far from Fahim Afridi. Comes into bowl once again. Good shot through the covers, and he finds the gap there. 4 more runs to Faiz Qamar. Looking really good tonight. Fahim Afridi holds a much better delivery this time. Slows it up a little bit. Holds its line. This time it was fired in. Alipa keeps it down to just a single. So another good over for the Invincibles. They are off to 130 for the loss of 2 wickets after 11. Bit of a discussion going on in the middle. Imran Habib will continue with Nabil Javed here. So Nabil Javed will be bowling to Faiz Qamar here. So there's a bit of discussion going on in the middle. They're just trying to work out who needs to bowl the next over. It will be Alipa. He's coming into bowl to Faiz Qamar. Alipa is trying hard to not give anything away in this power surge. Can be very crucial, as we saw in the previous game. Ahmed Mela being smashed around the park for 28 runs. This time a beautiful delivery once again by Alipa. This is a magnificent power surge over so far. This time, once again, try to bowl a Yorker there. Not giving anything away. His approach is quite straightforward in this over. This time, so they've raced to 143 and only 12 overs bowled, and we still need to see them make 85 of the last 40 deliveries. So it will be Uzair Afridi who will bowl the next over. It was a pretty decent previous over up till the last two deliveries, where Faiz Kamar got the better of Ali Pa. Uzair Afridi will be bowling to Kaleem Mazhar, adjusting his field at the moment. Uzair Afridi running in. Low full toss. Fielder will have to do well there. 2 runs taken. Wanted to bowl a Yorker there at off stump. A low full toss. Played well by Kaleem Mazhar. This time a slow delivery. Better delivery there. They will be going for the second run. So 2 more runs added to the total. Uzair Afridi runs in once again, this time into the wicket for the first time this innings. And Kaleem Mazhar struggling to find a connection there. Good change of pace there from Uzair Afridi. He runs in once again. Another slow delivery, but the line belongs to the umpire. Changing pace now. So is it a bit too late in the game? We'll have to see. Uzair Afridi runs in once again. This time the pace used well by Kaleem Mazhar. Should have adjusted the fielder before getting to bowl that delivery. So 4 runs. Kaleem Mazhar still hasn't used the long handle as yet, just looking to work the ball around. So the end of the over, and the Raiders are the Invincibles are 152 for the loss of 2 wickets. We'll have to find 1 or 2 very tight overs here. He's continuing with Nabil Javed. I think he'll probably switch over to Fawad Ramzan at some stage. He will have to find that 6th bowler out of somewhere. They are missing Kashan tonight. Ali Pa is the one added in his place, and he's done a wonderful job so far. Legends Baira. Legends Baira. Nabil will be bowling to Faiz Kamar. For the long on boundary or the deep mid wicket boundary as yet. He's sticking to the offside for now. Faiz Kamar this time plays it down the ground, but good fielding by Alipa. So Nabil Javed will be bowling to Kaleem Mazhar. Remember, the Invincibles are meeting the run rate for the past few overs now. This time, flighted delivery, flat six over the covers, comes down the wicket and gets to the pitch of the delivery there. Really good shot by Kaleem Mazhar. He is in on the act now as well. Nabil Javed, once again a flighted delivery but well bowled, pulled the length back. Kaleem Mazhar wanted to go with the big hit but had to improvise at the last moment. This time a better delivery to Faiz Kamar. Once again pitching away from the slot. And obviously if you're not staying anywhere around the slot, the batsman might find it difficult, since it is that sort of a wicket where it stays low a little bit. So he has to bring back Ali Abdullah now. And Faiz Kamar will certainly look to get on top of the emerging player. Ali Abdullah will be bowling to Kaleem Mazhar. Kaleem Mazhar will certainly look to come down the wicket. This time a good first delivery, finds the fielder there, Kaleem Mazhar. Didn't give too much pace on that delivery. Faiz Kamar will certainly look to power him through the offside. This time gets under it nicely and he smashes it over the long deep square leg boundary. Gets a huge hit. Has he gotten to his half century there? So just another 57 runs needed for the Invincibles. New man in is Mukarram Khokhar, and he will certainly need to carry forward the momentum here for his team. Ali Abdullah will be bowling to Mukarram. Full toss, played down the ground, couldn't find the connection there. Hit the bottom of the bat on that occasion, and Ali Abdullah will be bowling to Kaleem Mazhar, and he backs out of the delivery. Probably something in his eye. Maybe some movement in front of the side screen. Ali Abdullah running in once again. This time narrowly missing the leg stump there. Will be given as a wide. Ali Abdullah runs in once again. Played fine by Kaleem Mazhar. Will he get 4 runs? So another boundary. Ali Abdullah running in once again. Another good shot. And good job by the fielder. Saves 3 runs for his team there. So 50 runs required in the last 5 overs. Bowlers not asking too many questions here as well. Ali Pa has been brought back in, and he will be bowling to Kaleem Mazhar. Ali Pa will be bowling his final over of the night. This time a big shot, and he finds the connection. 6 more runs. So the Raiders under some pressure here. He is at 36 of 18, and him getting to his 50 might change the game to a certain extent. Good delivery, but played well over the bowler's head. Another boundary. Ali Pa a bit too full, and that is exactly what Kaleem Mazhar is looking for, that sort of a length. So he'll be coming over the wicket now. This time a full toss played towards the onside. Another boundary. So I think the Invincibles will get there in a hurry now. They are looking to finish it off as quickly as possible. They are just 32 runs away in the final 4 overs. And Kaleem Mazhar is already 44 of just 20 deliveries. So the decision that Faiz took off bowling first, I think it's pretty much seeming like the right decision so far. This time Inside edge. Will he get 4 more runs? Gets another boundary. So 28 in just 20 balls and looking like a piece of cake here now. I don't think Imran Habib did particularly well with his bowling changes tonight. Too many changes. Should have just asked his spinners to bowl away from the slot and slow things down as much as possible in this huge chase. Probably would have been a game changer there, but he kept switching between his faster man and spinners. Too many changes and bowled Fahim Afridi out too quickly. Could have tried an over or two from Fawad Ramzan as well, but there was no plan to be seen. Obviously wanted to get through the overs very quickly, but I think when you have got such a huge total on the board, you should probably look to slow things down, ask your bowlers to bowl within into the wicket. Probably should have looked to ask his faster men to, vary the pace, use their slow deliveries. But it was very one-dimensional throughout. Kept bowling in that slot, kept bowling towards the offside, kept getting peppered through the offside by the likes of Faiz Qamar and Gohar Chaudhary as well. Did not bowl within the stumps too often, and I think it's ultimately been a relatively easy chase for the Invincibles, regardless of the total on the board. It is that kind of a wicket, and I think we will get to see a lot more of this tomorrow as well. The semi-finals, 2 big games. We still need to find out who the semi-finalists are. 2 of them are obviously the legends. The Raiders and the Vikings and the Dynamites as well. So we still need to find out the 4th team. So the Raiders, the Gladiators, the Dynamites and the Vikings have all made it to the semi-finals. It's a good first delivery, and Shoaib Yassin probably should have been brought on earlier, I feel. He's bowled a good first delivery. Pitched it away from the slot. This kind of a length will be very helpful for all of the teams watching the game for tomorrow's games. This time a big hit, but this time he gets the connection. There wasn't a lot of revs on the ball. He gets to his half century. I think the teams watching you should probably look to slow things down on this wicket if you are defending a total. Pull it away from the slot, bring in your spinners, ask them to slow things down, try to turn the ball. I think that will be very helpful. Lineups with the 3 or 4 spinners will certainly help a great deal, because the faster men are certainly travelling around the park. Unless they can bowl some change-ups, bowl into the wicket, bowl use the bouncer as well. Try to slow things down. I think that's probably the way to go about on this wicket. So Saad Salman will try to get 2 runs there, and will there be a run out? These 2 will certainly need to find the boundary here as much as they possibly can. This time he plays it towards the covers, finds the fielder once again. Both of them trying to get themselves run out, so that probably Shehbaz can step in to finish this match off for the Invincibles once again. And have they gotten rid of Mukarram there? Yes, they have. So John Zabe will be stepping out to bat now. Imran Habib has bowled out Alipa and Fahim Afridi. Still has an over to go from Uzair Afridi. Could have really tried Hassan Khalid as well for an over or two on this wicket. I think he'll probably bring in Uzair Afridi now. Try and prolong this game as much as possible. Uzair Afridi will be bowling to Mukarram Khokhar. 18 runs required of the final 15 deliveries. Uzair Afridi runs in. This time played back over the bowler's head. They will certainly look to run two there. It hits the batsman and they get two more runs, so 4 runs. They are going for the 5th run as well, and John Zabe gets out without facing a delivery. So you've got to feel for the emerging player there. He was running around the field as well earlier, and you get out without facing a ball, I think, yeah. So the LMS needs to look into that a little bit so that the emerging players don't get humiliated like this. Well, you've got to pardon me for being too upright, or we've all had a very long day. Well, that brings Shehbaz out on the field, and honestly speaking, I just hope he just finishes off this game as soon as possible so we all can go and sit back and try to relax a little bit, get hold of ourselves for the big games tomorrow. It's the semi-finals day of the Premier League 2024. We all need to gather our energies and flock towards the GIC Phase 6 stadium tomorrow. It's going to be some huge entertainment, some big hits on this very flat looking track. It's going to be freshly rolled, and we hope to see some sun during the day so that our wicket is well prepared for the big games tomorrow. We hope to see some big scores on the board as well, some 200 scores. Uzair Afridi will be running in, bowls the first delivery, hit back over the bowler's head, gets the middle of his bat. 6 runs for Shehbaz Bandhara, and not waiting. He's continuing from where he left off. He was in a hurry to be finishing this game off pretty much within this over. Uzair Afridi runs in once again. Another big hit. Has he found the middle of the bat? One bounce and into the fence. 4 runs. So just a boundary away now, the Invincibles. They've chased off a huge total here. So Uzair Afridi runs in once again. This time, has he found the gap? The fielder is behind it. Still a delivery to go off this over. 3 runs away are the Invincibles. I certainly hope Saad Salman can hit a boundary here and we all can go home. And this time a good delivery by Uzair Afridi. So Shehbaz will be facing for the next over. He will be finishing off the game with something around 65. He's at 62 at the moment. He's had a great game. Took a wicket or two as well. So pretty much a man of the match performance by Shehbaz tonight. Shoaib Yassin will pretty much be bowling the last over of the day. Starts off with a full toss. Has he found the connection there? They come back for the second run. Fahim Afridi makes his way to the ball and throws it back. So just a 1 run away are the Invincibles. And this time he gets to the other end and gets his team over the line. So the Invincibles have won the last round game of the Premier League 2024. Have they made their way to the semi-final, or will it be the Gladiators? We still need to have a closer look at the table. We will see you tomorrow for the semi-finals. So we hope you gather all of your energies, and we will hope to see you at the stadium. Until then, this is Hamza Kamal Bela signing off.